I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
And Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laaksonen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are, finally back on English soil and here to cover Iga Swiatek. As you can see, my hair's looking a bit crazy today, but that's because it's been a bit of a crazy day. And finally just finished work and straight into the next bit of work. Hopefully, Iga makes short work of Grabher today. If you are just joining us, make sure to hit a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and yeah, let us know your predictions for this matchup. I'll tell you mine in just a second. So come on, put those predictions in the live chat. Right, so Iga in 2. That's my prediction. Let's see. But Grabher's started off well. So the lucky loser coming into this tournament. Will she be able to upset the world number 1? Who? I'm not sure if many people had her winning this tournament. I'm sure she was the favorite on the brackets, but does that mean anything? Most people just pick the number 1. I saw Rebecca went out earlier on today. That was a bit of a shock. Karen Skyer knocking her out. So one of Iga's nemesises, that's an interesting word. One of Iga's nemesises, maybe, is no longer in the competition. So she'll only have a few other big hitters left to contend with. If they can go out, then maybe it's Iga's to lose. I can't really hear the sound properly today. I don't know what's going on. Just going to have to... It's been a while since I've sat back in the desk here in England. So thanks to everybody who joined us. Thanks to everybody who joined us over when we were in Portugal as well. It was a great time. And there will be some new content coming soon. And I'll try and get some more of the vlog content out as well when I get a spare second. And that one's long from Grabher. And it was... Well, are we going to get the inevitable Iga 3-love start? It looks like we could. From a promising start from Julia, she's starting to fall apart already. We've got Cedric in the live chat saying, big up, Ben. How are you doing? Anybody else in? Just Cedric today. Thought there'd be a few more people in for this one. Or is everybody just predicting an Iga straight sets win and just wanted an early Friday night? It's hard to tell. I'm sure if Iga starts losing, they'll all start and then. Return there from Grabher. Nice forehand from Iga. Good rally from both, really. But that was long. And it is 40-15 Iga. The power on her side. I just had to quickly nip to the garage just to quickly grab a beer for this one. Excited to see Iga back on court again. She was the Stuttgart champion. Reigning, defending 2-time now. Just taking a little bit of time to serve there. We go. Can she get this one? Oh, it's a terrible first serve from Iga. It's right into the bottom of the net. Don't see many of them. Second serve, maybe a bit better. Not many people there watching, has to be said. No, it's a terrible second serve as well. It's a double fault from Iga. No way to kick off your first service game. A little bit poor. Oh. Everybody wearing white caps today. It seems to be the trend. All of Iga's team, anyway. Serving down the center. Grabher going cross court. Oh, JG, would you like to grab her or not?
Well, listen, that's why I'm laughing. How are we doing, everyone?
69 people in. Great to see all 69 of you. It's a lucky number for
Silk.
Ben. But one thing I wanted to say was Ben's pronunciation is absolutely shocking. All I keep hearing is grabher. Terrible. So I've just taken the time. Sorry, I'm late. I've just been perfecting how to actually say her name. It's actually Julia Grabner. But yeah,
sounds the same.
Hopefully Ben will get there slowly. It's Julia Grabher.
GRABHER. That's you just said the same thing.
GRABHER.
GRABHER.
Wait, let me listen one more time.
Julia, GRABHER.
GRABHER.
What?
GRABHER. You need to roll the R.
What was that?
How we doing, everyone? Cheers, Cedric. 69 people in again.
69 Cedrics.
And Iga here against the lucky loser. Surely she can't lose. I'm just interested to see, like you said, how Iga plays. Of course, she is the favourite. She played very well in the last event in Stuttgart. Back on the clay, her favourite surface. This plays slightly different, these courts. But I can't see her losing. Saying that, I said that about Alcaraz, and he almost went out.
Yeah, it was a close one, wasn't it? He had a little bit of a scare there in that first set. Oh, into the net
This
from
one,
Iga.
I don't think it's going to be like Rusevori has a lot more weapons than Grabher.
Yeah, probably. Being back on the clay courts, you were back on the hard courts, I heard fairly recently. Was that right?
Yeah, I was back on the hard courts. These trainers, no good, man. In fact, it's a lot worse now. After we wore them out in the clay courts, then going back onto hard.
Oh, really?
I mean, I didn't have no blisters at all on the clay. Instantly, now I've got big blisters, and also it's just like the shoes are wrecked.
Oh, no.
I think it went through the paces.
Got Calvin in, giving you some stick. JG schooling Ben on how to say GRABHER when he still can't say Rybakina.
Rybakina, it's easy, Calvin.
Oh.
Yelena Rybakina.
Oh. He's even got the first
Easy
name.
to like. GRABHER. Can she win? I don't know. I don't think so.
Might get on the board here. Are we going to see any breadsticks or bagels today? I was thinking we might see one.
Yeah, potentially. You'd think so. You would think so. I mean, there's been some upsets today. Hanfman beating Massetti. I would classify that as an upset. Alnaldi beating Rude. I think that's an upset.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry beating Murray yesterday.
Griekspoor just retiring straight away. I guess that's a bit strange. What was that one you said?
Yeah. Yesterday there was Murray went out, didn't he?
I'm not sure if it's an upset. I think Murray's having a bit of a wobble at the moment. I can't see him going past 2 rounds at Roland Garros. He had a really good spell where he was having all the marathon matches, but he seems to have he's just lost the plot again.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like you can't criticize him. He's a great tennis player. He's had such a brilliant career, and he's one who, not too long ago, I was saying he's one of the most exciting players on tour. The fact that he was going the distance in all these sets and making it so interesting. But on the clay courts, I just don't think we're going to see any kind of Andy Murray.
Could see another upset coming up in just a moment as well. Korda down a set at the minute to Grenier.
Is it an upset? Korda's hardly not played at all, and Grenier's just off the back of beating Schwartzman. So I don't know if I even classify it as an upset. I think Korda may take him a few matches to get going, and he still might even win this one.
Yeah, there's still a chance.
Holger Rune's demolishing Bublé. I mean, Holger Rune, I think he's actually a contender for Roland Garros. Yeah, I think you're crazy to say that Holger Rune is not a contender for Roland Garros.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see how far he goes in this tournament due to how much tennis he's played. Hasn't he been back-to-back finals? It'd be tough to get to another final as well, especially in the Masters. But he's young. Why not?
Yeah, we've got Paul Ross in. What's up? What's up?
You absolute nutters.
And of course, the GSL, the legend, saying, wow, it's GTL boys. Hey, guys, and you're welcome for the help with Rybakina. Yeah, Gary was the person who really did help us with quite a few pronunciations. And since he's been pulling us up on them. I must admit, I do some research before. That's why it took me a while to get into this stream, because I was perfecting it. I just come in and Ben's going, yeah, Julia GRABHER. Embarrassing. But yeah, apologies if you did hear Ben's poor pronunciations. And also, while we've got Gary here, I do want to say a few words, in fact. I would like to just say thank you so much for all the support you've shown us since you come on the scene. I think it was Australian Open time with Djokovic. And we really did appreciate the video you sent to us. It was one me and Ben watched a few times. We sent one very rushed in the Uber. But yeah, really nice to put a name to a face. And I know you said you don't have the face for radio, but I think you did a great job. Like, you was genuinely someone who I feel speaks extremely well. Like, you could easily do a podcast. I think you're very knowledgeable, clearly, and very warm and endearing. So yeah, it'd be great to have you on the podcast sometime.
I can see that he can, where his great pronunciations come from. He sounded like a very eloquent gentleman, did Gary. So thank you for all of your support, like JG said. Yeah, it was nice to put a face to a name and
I think that's the big thing, really. It was like, we are on here, no offense, but you could all be robots. You could all be AI robots. And I don't mean it in a nasty way, but I don't know if any of you even exist as humans. I just see a name you could easily just be, especially nowadays with AI.
Well, after the recent stuff that we've just had as well in the Discord and all of the fakery, that it's just nice that to see an actual person at the other end who you've been speaking to for a long time. So, and when they have, is there something inside you that when you see someone halfway across the world and you see their logo in the background of GTL, warms my heart, I have to say, when you see someone like that. So thank you.
Yeah, it certainly is pretty cool. Let's get back to the match. Iga here going for a game to love. Hits a massive forehand. GRABHER gets there. And she can't get to that. So it will be a game to love for Iga. And she leads here 2-1.
Yeah. Plot twist. Gary is actually one of the most advanced AI robots out there.
Yeah, and that actually wasn't Gary. It was an AI.
It was just
hologram.
Maybe.
No, Gary saying, I appreciate the comments. I admit to a prior career in public speaking, but it has been a long time. Fooled you with my robot, huh?
That's it.
I've
got
a feeling great, honestly, because we don't know who any of you are. So it's nice just to hear some of you talking to us. So pretty cool, I thought.
Felt like Gary could be like a good university professor or something like that, or like a school teacher. I get that vibe that he could handle himself in front of a large group of people and give a good talk.
I don't know. I get the vibe that Gary loves a drink, mate. Think he just loves it down the boozer.
If there's tennis on down there, he'll definitely be down there.
Good Irish pub in Lisbon. Ooh. That's where I think with Gary would love to be.
Oh, they had Holger Rune on in there versus Van
der Zandt. There was some good. There was actually showing tennis. Had a nice cocktail while I was watching it. It was decent.
I don't get many places show tennis in like pubs, but
I'm saying I've never had a cocktail and watched Holger Rune on the clay.
What a match as well, that one. It was one of his most courageous performances.
Yeah, I was trying to watch it, but Ben kept distracting me. Kept talking to me about other things.
I thought you were chatting up the barman. Last time I checked.
Yeah.
Can stop chatting to him. Like best friends.
He's a nice guy. I do like the Irish. The Irish are very chatty, so...
Oh, definitely that. Yeah.
If I have a few drinks, it's a dangerous combo.
That's right. You two, you're also very chatty, so it's like both of you trying to get a word.
You don't do bad yourself, so...
Yeah, we're all there, both trying to fire, all three of us trying to fire our words.
I feel like my voice is slightly louder, so I could just... I don't like to do it, but I just talk over you.
Why not?
Just try and power my way through.
I'm drowned out in the crowd. Oh, what a backhand that is.
Hey, we've got Gene with a new photo. How are we doing, Gene?
Oh, new nice photo, Gene. Mate.
Looking very
Wow.
fresh, saying hello, Ben and JJ. Hope you guys had a great time. If you guys are still unaware, I saw the vlogs, and I have to say that was brilliantly produced. Keep up the fantastic work. Well, you've not seen anything yet. We have so much content coming. We'll be posting over the next few weeks. When Ben gets a moment to edit it all, it will be out. But in the meantime, we're going to be building up and doing some more podcasts. We're going to have some big debates, I think. And I'm going to be going all guns blazing on Rafael Nadal. It's confirmed today he will be playing Roland Garros. Tony Nadal's come out and said that. We kind of knew he would be playing. But we're going to be doing a big build-up to Roland Garros soon. And, yeah, I'm actually excited for it.
Yeah. I mean,
Harry, they're saying, seriously, JG, my drinking days ended when I met my spouse in 2010. One beer in a British pub, and you'll have to carry me out. Well, maybe no beers then. We'll just go for a nice meal. It'd be great to meet you one day, Gary. We'll go for dinner on the GTO Enterprise, aka Ben's bank account.
That's it. It's a little bit fragile these days.
Well, we got paid today. It was payday.
Bloody
How much is
payday.
left?
Not much, I'm telling you.
Oh, here comes Iga though, trying to get the early break. 15:30. Surprised she's not already 3-love up. She usually is. It's a weird service motion from GRABHER. I'm not sure if I like it. Bit like mine. Probably worse.
Yeah, who was it Musetti lost to? Was it Arnaud?
No. Arnaudi beat Rude.
Okay,
Musetti lost to Hanfmann.
Oh, Hanfmann, that was it.
End of the pod.
I saw those two. It was a bit, Hanfmann doing it for the pod.
Yeah, Gene, you're invited to dinner too, but because you're rich, you'd have to pay.
Yeah,
I know you've got a lot of Wonga. So if you're coming, Gene, I mean, we'll go somewhere a bit more upmarket.
I mean, he's in one of those
Michelin star.
Game in the break.
Yeah. Easy. Just like that. 3-1. Iga breaks.
Iga Swiatek. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna suit ya. Now you can handle my heat now.
Yeah, this match I don't think it's going to be that close. In fact, I didn't really want to cover it. The only reason we were covering it is because of the timings and the fact that it's Iga and she's always good laugh, and it'd be a good opportunity to speak to you guys. But in terms of commentary, I don't know if we're going to get much then in today's stream because I just don't see her losing this match. I think it's too one-sided. Don't want to mean no disrespect to GRABHER, but she didn't even get through the qualifying. She's a lucky loser in, and I think Iga's going to rip her to shreds. So tomorrow will be a bit better. We're going to be covering Dominic Thiem versus Stefanos Tsitsipas, two players who were in their prime, are world beaters, but one of them is not in their prime. Tsitsipas is not really either at the moment. He's a bit up and down, a few injury concerns. You'd fancy Steph to win quite comfortably, but you never know. And I think that could be quite an interesting one on the clay courts. Two players who you could argue is their favoured surface. And that will be on the channel tomorrow.
Who was it Thiem beat in his first match? I forgot.
Thiem beat in the first match, Kyle Edmund.
That's it. Yeah, I thought it was a Brit. Yeah, it was quite
6-4,
convincing.
6-1.
Yeah, breadsticked him. That's good. I like that.
Part of me thinks Thiem beat Tsitsipas. I think he could do it. The bookies have Thiem at 4.3 if you fancy it.
Worth a punt, that for sure. Tsitsipas, you never know. You just never know.
Cedric said, so that means GRABHER has a chance. Well, maybe. It doesn't look like it at the moment. It is 30-love. Iga serving again.
I give her no chance.
Yeah.
I feel like this was just more of a stream just to be back on British soil, just to say hello again. I know there was some comments on Covey's stream yesterday saying if we end up living or staying in Portugal for the rest of time, will Covey just cover the rest of the matches on GTL? So
no,
I can confirm that we are back, and you will have to put up with me and JG
for sure.
But I am looking forward to the countdown to Roland Garros and looking forward to filming the first episode of the countdown as well.
When's that going to air?
No, we got to work that one out, really. We're getting closer and closer, so we got to do it fairly soon, I think.
When?
I don't know, but it's going to be a pre-record show that will premiere on the same day every week.
Yeah, I think we need to update the top tippers as well because we're doing a new one for Madrid. So
I changed it while we were away because there were people who sent some tips in that weren't acknowledged. So I just wanted them to have their
but
time in the
done
sun
now for sure because we're doing the Madrid. So it is a new top tippers.
Just realised that peaches is spelt peshes. That's weird.
Wrong. Well done, Gene, on your bracket, picking Hampman. I went for Alcaraz to win the whole thing. I don't know if everyone else did. Was it? I'm just going to look at the percentages, but
I bet it's got to be heavy Alcaraz.
You'd think it's going to be high, right?
But I'm going to go with 78% Alcaraz.
73.
Wow.
Tsitsipas second favourite was 6%, Medvedev 6%, Runa 5%.
It's nuts that you can get such a huge percentage, isn't it?
Yeah, so most people would go for Alcaraz. On the women's. Well, how much did Iga get? Not so much. 57% Iga, 20% Sabalenka. I think I do have Sabalenka winning.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so. Casey said, did Alcaraz worry you today?
You had Iga winning.
I don't think so. I don't remember now. It was a bit of a blur. I was quite tired.
I think I had Saba, and I remember you saying, "You're going for her again."
No, I don't know.
I remember.
Did Alcaraz worry you today? Yes, he did. I mean, I was a bit surprised, but Rusevori, I've been saying it to Ben for many years now. He's an excellent tennis player. Top 10 on his day. So it can happen, but then Alcaraz is steady the ship. It was all because of his serve. Rusevori dropped 2 points on his serve in the first set.
Brilliant.
If you do that, then you're going to be dangerous.
Surprisingly, that didn't hold up for the next two sets.
But we did see a vulnerable side to Carlos. I agree, Gene. And maybe Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic will rubbing their hands together if they can see a little bit of weakness in Carlos's game. Because I must admit, the last 3 months or so, I've not seen any weakness from Alcaraz at all. Nothing. There's not a single thing he can't do. So
I like the fact that the weakness in his game is you have to just not. You only drop 2 points on serve in a set, and you might take a set against him. That's his weakness. It's terrible. You have to play a perfect set essentially to beat Alcaraz right now.
Yeah, and Rusevori is a little bit of a baby version of Sinner. I agree.
Isn't he older than Sinner?
But in terms of baby as a professional.
Baby a face?
No, just a baby career.
No.
Bit like me and you. You're a lot older, but yet you've got a baby career compared to mine. We don't see you competing in the LTA, grade sixes.
No, I'm very rarely in the LTAs.
There we go. Up David Lloyd's, here, there, and everywhere.
No, you don't catch me up there. There's not enough clay courts in the UK for my liking.
It's a clay court specialist, Ben, for those who don't know. I've got some videos to prove it.
Better on the clay, for sure.
I'm more of an indoor hard.
Oof. This is Zverev.
Was that in that serve? It's a pretty good serve, if it was.
It was a bit of a kick on it.
She saves break point. Another one coming up. Not a bad serve again. Nice forehand. Forehand of Iga. Iga into the net. And Iga's... It's not trademark Iga either.
She's got quite a good forehand, though, this Grabher.
Yeah, she's not a bad player. I'm not going to rip into her at all. Top 100. She can get better as well. She's 26 years old, but I actually think she's quite good. I've seen a lot worse, I'll tell you that. She's a mean player to play against. On her day, she can beat you, but she can't beat Iga on clay courts. I'm sorry. There's certain things in the tennis, in the women's game, which is virtually impossible, and that is one of them. I feel there's very few people who can beat her. Rybakina is someone who just has Iga's number a little bit. Aside from that, there's not many. Saba potentially.
Probably happy that Rybakina's out then.
Yep.
Knocked out by
Exactly right.
Kalinskaya.
Yeah, that was a shock.
Yep. If Saba can get knocked out as well for Iga, I'm sure she'll be very happy as well.
Well, that was a really good hold there from GRABHER.
Yeah.
Does she have a button?
No, man. I finished work at literally 5 minutes before the match. I had to run to the garage to get a beer instead.
Oh, it's a shame. Well, no button.
You can sing her one if you want. I don't mind.
Oh, Julia GRABHER. Julia, 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 GRABHER, GRABHER, Julia, 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 Julia.
Could be grab her, but don't grab her too hard.
It's Julia, GRABHER, don't grab her too hard. Julia, GRABHER, don't grab her too hard. Oh, Julia, GRABHER, don't grab her too hard.
Oh, it's a good backhand there from her.
There we go. There's a song.
It's helping her. Oh, that's not helping her. Iga just spanking the ball.
You like it when she spanks it, don't you?
Spanks it. Grab her.
Do you love it when Iga spanks it?
There's nothing better in the game. It's one of the highlights of the game. Iga spanking it.
Cheers, Gene. I do practice every day in the shower.
Should get Gene on a button.
Yeah.
I feel he'd want to be on like a Rybakina button or something like that. Kontaveit, yeah, definitely get on the Kontaveit.
What challenges are going on at the moment? We've got a challenger in Rome. That looks quite cool. Caboli de Jong and Nagao Delors in the semis. I can't believe it's already semi-finals of challengers yet again.
I know, mate.
Last week's ones, they were so good.
They were very good, apart from the fact that
there's one in Ostrava at the moment. Bonadio Valcash in one semi, and then Kola Mochizuki in the other. That would have been awesome.
I think we got to get to the Ostrava one at some point. Yeah, I like that one.
Bonadio loves it there. I think he's going to win the whole thing.
What
it was exceptional today. Beat Jiri Vesely.
Wow.
In the Czech Republic, straight sets. Oh no, 3 sets. But one of them was quite comfortable, was it not? Oh no, he got pegged back in it. So it wasn't even that comfortable. 6-3, 6-4.
What's this analysis of this match? Ridiculous.
What?
It's straight sets to 3 sets to one was quite comfortable.
Okay.
None of them were comfortable at all.
No, but I thought I saw it earlier and he was comfortable in a set, but clearly he got pegged back.
Oh, he got pegged. Bonadio with that one-handed backhand. Been trying to master that.
Yeah, Max S and JG to be in a musical at Broadway. Well, never say never. Never say never.
Yeah,
and
like
Gary and say no reason why Saba can't hold up her end at Roland Garros. I know Gary loves Saba.
Yeah,
I just don't think she's going to win Roland Garros.
It's a big ask, isn't it?
She's not. This girl's got to win it.
We saw what happened to her against Iga in Stuttgart, and she had a great chance then, didn't turn up, and Iga didn't even play that well and beat her in straight sets.
There's some things that don't change. Since we've done the podcast, I've never, ever predicted anyone to win Roland Garros apart from Iga or Rafael Nadal. That's a fact. I've predicted it every single year. Granted, I've not been right all the time, but they are the best two, and it's just so hard to look past them at Roland Garros specifically. And I'm going to keep that record going. I called it before she won the first Roland Garros as well. She did.
Do you reckon that Krejcikova has a chance this year?
Maybe. More of a chance than others, but I still think Iga wins it.
Kovanic gave her a little bit of a run in the first.
It's funny because you never pick Iga or Rafa for Roland Garros.
What? I always pick them.
No, you don't. I
Pick
think you
Rafa
get put
though.
off.
No.
Oh, brilliant shot.
Yeah.
Too much power from GRABHER there.
Gonna
Straight
come back.
past
Yeah.
Iga, and it's juice. Inside out forehand. That was pretty amazing. Reminds me of Ben on the clay, inside out forehand.
Yeah, I'm often nailing that one. It's one of my
That's your
go-tos.
best shot, the inside out.
I know that this is just destined to just be not as simple as I thought, this one. Just because I've said already, don't worry, this one will be over in about an hour and we can just go out.
And when I said
that means-
inside out, I mean your legs, where you go a bit inside out and wobbly.
my whole body goes inside out.
The hunch.
I've got a hunch that that this isn't going to be a straightforward match.
Ben's also got another hunch on his back.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it off, shrug it off.
There's a video of him playing football I saw on Twitter earlier.
Oh my word, that was one of my best performances. I've slotted it in the corner well. What was that video? That guy's got no neck. It's like, oh, Iga's on the ropes.
Yeah, it's strange. GRABHER playing really well. I mean, she looks very much like an athlete, like a serious, like she's got some serious muscle. This girl,
Yeah, legs for sure.
legs, arms. She's very toned.
The quads.
Must do a lot of hard work in the gym, and I'm not saying Iga doesn't, but it's like you see some players on the tour who just look so physically fit, and GRABHER's certainly one of them. Them calf muscles are pretty big.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Karatsev, the female Karatsev, maybe.
A bit like mine.
Identical.
Do you ever use feeling my calves? You was loving it.
Just licking them.
He was like, "Oh, tense your calves again, JG. Let me feel them."
Let me wax them. They'll look much more impressive if we wax them.
Mate, the mad thing is, Ben's legs looks like he waxes them.
No, there's like one patch on my leg that looks like someone's took a wax strip to the front of my leg. I don't know why. There's just no hair on one bit. It's weird. Oh, 5-2, just like that.
Iga done well there to get out of it and leads here 5-2. One game away from the set. Who would she play next?
It's the big question, isn't it? Who would she
We've
play
got
next?
Badoza Goff tomorrow.
Do we?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I haven't had time to keep up with all of this today.
Maybe we'll cover that as well. Badoza, Coco, Goff on the clay. I think Badoza beats her, sorry.
Yeah. I feel Badoza. Didn't she go to
Badoza's
3 in her
favourite.
first? She went to 3 in her first match, I believe, Badoza, but doesn't mean too much. Who did Goff beat?
Don't remember now.
I'll try and find out.
What do you mean you try and find out? It's quite easy to
Well,
find out.
Nah, Oh, here we go. So she beat
Murillo.
Murillo Escorihuela.
6-4,
6-4, 6-1. And then Paula Badoza. She beat Cocciaretto Cocciaretto in 3. Cocciaretto beat Strykova.
Right, while we're doing an Iga stream, I think this is quite relevant. G of G saying, okay, I'm going to say it. Iga's boring. She's a lovely person and an immense talent, hardworking, and she deserves her success. But I'd rather hear almost anybody else in the post-match interview.
What?
Do you agree?
No.
Why?
I quite like listening to her post-match interviews.
Yeah, I don't think she's boring either.
I feel that she's got her own personality. You can't have everybody be the same personality. Otherwise, that would be boring. You can't have everybody being the Sabalenka.
I can understand the element of like when player keeps winning so easily, that can be boring for some. But in terms of her personality, I think it's quite good. I like her. But there will be some people who agree. I think Jean agrees. So
The big story of the tournament so far, which I'm sure everybody's aware of, which is Andreeva, the 15 was she 15? The year old Russian? Yeah, 15-year-old knocked out Hadab Maya. And that's an incredible result.
Well,
and now she
I think the one
places
before that bigger.
Magda Linette. She plays.
I think you're missing something even bigger before that. Leylah Fernandez in the round before.
That's not bigger for me, mate. It's number 49. She beat a top 15 player in Hadab Maya.
She beat Leylah Fernandez. That's bigger.
Well, that just shows where I can't speak. Anyone with an L, I can't say at the minute. Leylah Fernandez seems.
Did you know Andreeva also won an event before, an ITF in Switzerland?
I think
she's on a bit of a winning streak. Oh my god! Have you looked at Andreeva's? Oh my word! She's not lost since she's been on the clay.
It's just nuts, isn't it?
Look at Andreeva's form. She beat Fiona Ferro in the final of an ITF.
Yeah, I mean that's not easy. That's an incredible performance.
I think Ferro's fallen off a bit, but Ferro's not what she was.
No, she had that one spell, didn't she?
Yeah, she won Parma or something, wasn't she?
I think she only had a good spell because she was able to practice during COVID. No one else was. That was
Get a
why.
clay court in her garden.
Yes, exactly. No surprise when no one can practice and one person can. They're the person who
She's
actually
not played
wins.
much, to be fair. But Ferro on her day is not bad.
I'm interested.
She beat Clara Burrell quite easily.
Andreeva, though, that is impressive. And her form. She beat Podoroska as well, not too long ago.
Yeah, I think she's a good wild card to have for Roland Garros. Not that she can win it, but she's someone who can go deep.
Yeah, it's not dropped a set so far in this. If she beats Linette,
she's not expected to win anything big, but if she can go deep in Roland Garros, people will talk about it.
Well, surely we want this next, and this goes a guaranteed cover on the channel match. Saba beats Osorio Serrano, and Andreeva beats Linette. We get Saba Andreeva. That is a match we want to watch.
And the Saba, I think it's a bit too far, Ben.
I know.
You need someone a little bit in between.
I like the spec. Well, you've got Linette.
You're going a little bit too nuts. It's like you Linette, saying, "Oh, I can't wait to go and play someone like a professional tennis player." You need someone like in between.
It's quite like me. She is a professional tennis player.
No, but for you to play, you need someone like a step up. Like for her, I think someone like a Caroline Garcia who's not in great form right now against her would be good.
She just beat Hadab Maya, top 15. Linette is 17th seed. If she beats her as well, then surely.
But that's the type of player she can beat. I don't think she can beat top 10 players at the moment.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They're not on the same caliber, but it's just the narrative of if she gets 6 sets and doesn't lose one, and then she faces Saba, and if Saba struggles against Osorio Serrano and does all the double faults, then everyone's gonna be like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
Oh, here we go. Anyway, Iga 2 points away from the set. I think she's challenging that one because I think it hit the net anyway. She's just trying to get a first serve again. Not sure. Let's have a look if the ball was in or out.
I feel like this is.
It was in. Wow, just clipped the line.
Really good.
So she will get first serve, right?
Yeah. Iga with her on outfit that you love so much.
Well, it's quite cool. We actually sell it on the site now.
Yeah. It's on or
it's starting to pop off a little bit more. I just remember Roger Federer having it, but
On Running is, I think, the full name. Or On AG, I think, is the actual name, but they have an On Running part, which is like a running section.
What's happening there? There's a big argument. Always called in.
My word. She's asking, are you challenging? Yeah, I challenge. Iga sometimes when she's speaking just comes across like very timid as well, which is like, I said, not very forceful in her.
Tad awkward.
A little bit. But I don't mind it. I think it's part of her personality.
Oh my word, what a serve.
That's brilliant.
Misses that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's wild.
Wait 1 moment.
No worries. So 30-15, Iga goes wild with a forehand out wide. And now she cleans the clay off the line. She goes to serve here, trying to get 2 set points. If you're just joining us, make sure you have hit the like button and subscribed to the channel. Serve is in. Backhand looped up by GRABHER. Massive forehand winner. That's better. And we get our first set point at 5-3 here in the first set. And it is Iga Swiatek who's going to be serving out for it. The crowd getting behind her, starting to get a little bit of a clapping, applause, a ripple, trying to force her into this first set lead. Taking the serve. The ball toss looked all right, but she takes a catch of it and then goes for it a second time now. That one's in. It's right out wide, and it is wide from GRABHER, and it is Iga with the first set. It's 6-3. Iga Swiatek. She will not be denied, that's for sure.
Iga Swiatek. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna suit ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
So Iga takes the first set by 6-3, and not a bad first set from her opponent. Had some good moments, but Iga's just warming up here on the fast courts of the clay in Madrid. And I'm just going to have a quick look just to see who she could potentially be playing as we go through. She will be facing Bernarda Pella in the next round, who did knock out Tatiana Maria. And then if she gets through Pera, well, then it's a matchup with either Qinwen Zheng again or Alexandrova. In the other part section, just below where she is, there is Kalinskaya, Petra Martic. We have also, well, the match which is still playing, I believe it's due to be played after this one, which is Angelescu. And we have also, did I say Krejcikova? Because if I didn't, that's the main one. Scary to think that Iga Krejcikova could be playing again. Another one of the players that she probably would want to avoid. Doesn't have the best record against Krejcikova, but if you're going to beat her and you want to test yourself, then you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to face the devil. If you're just joining, hit a like, subscribe. If you want to join the top tippers for Madrid, they're just kicking off just now. So come on. Any $5 will get you a player button, or anything at all will get you on the leaderboard. Come on, support the channel. It really means a lot to myself and JG. And they come back out onto the court. Iga quickly fastening the shoelaces of these purple and white trainers that she has on. Let me know where you are on this Friday night, where you're watching from, what you're doing, because I'm at home. I've just finished a day of work, and now I'm back to work, having a beer. Why not? Let's see if we can get some second set score predictions in the live chat now. Well, I'm going to be going for an Iga, but I'm going to be going with a 6-1 in this set. Let me know how you see it going. King are just going with a 6-4 GRABHER. Max confirming in Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Good forehand cross court from Iga. And it is long from GRABHER. Max going with a bagel or a breadstick in the second set. What Ghost saying is Heather Watson only doing the BJK Cup? Does she not tour anymore? I'm not sure. Needs every GB player we can get. Good. It's a looping moon ball, which has gone long from GRABHER, and it is a love 30 already. Lindsay in from Cape Town in South Africa. That's fantastic. And one of our members is in. It's Ardil saying, hi, Ben and GTL fan, predicting a 6-2 second set here. Exciting stuff. Let's see how you get on with that prediction. I'm going 6-1. Lindsay also going 6-2 as well. Oh, it's a great serve from GRABHER there. Anyone going for the bagel? I feel that it hasn't warranted that. I can understand why people are giving her some respect. She has played all right. Nice forehand return. It's too powerful when we get 2 break points. 15-40. Taking her time. Iga seems ready, raring to go down the other end, jumping on the spot. Great serve from GRABHER there, and it is into the net. We got Ardil saying, how was Portugal? Yeah, it was, wow, I mean, what a place. I don't know where to start. I think it was an absolutely fantastic country. Lovely along the coastline. Obviously, we were near Lisbon, that sort of area. And we were just sort of just outside of Lisbon. But beautiful. Absolutely. They've got it right. Oh, it's a double fault, though, from GRABHER there. And it is the break. Disappointing start to the second set. Yeah, an amazing place. And if you find the right place, we obviously went to the tennis. We got to see Svitolina's comeback. We got to see a few other players who are fairly high ranked. We saw Manarino there as well. There were a few on the women's side as well. Paradisas Diaz was there. Sharif was there. Diane Parry was there. Vavasori, he was there as well. Offner, he was there. Trying to think who else was there as well. Jeannie Bouchard, she was there. Danka Kovanic. So, I mean, for an ITF and a challenger, it was pretty stacked, to be honest. It was a really good tournament, really good time. Got to speak with some really nice people while we were there as well, and got to eat at some really nice places as well. That's I'm sure JG will fill you in on those a bit more, but we will always give them a shout out. Right, 15 love here for Iga. But yeah, I will be trying to get some more editing done on some of the footage from Portugal. Obviously, it's a terrible smash from Iga into the net. It was a little bit tough to get everything done, travel back, then start work again. I had to go into the office for 2 days, and now it's the final day of the month, and obviously everybody knows who works in finance. That's an absolute nightmare. So once all that's all done and dusted, I'll be back on trying to get the rest of the content out. And if you want to see some of our vlog content, then sign up to our Patreon and you will get exclusive access to that. It really does mean a lot. It's only £3 a month, and you can watch some of our exciting travels in Portugal. Right, 30-15. Serves. Great serve down the tee. KC saying you could post a teaser or a short on YouTube to get the people to subscribe to Patreon. Very good idea. Yeah, really could. Still takes time to edit. That's the only thing with that. So it's a great idea. It's just still more free time required to edit all these things. That's the problem. Nice backhand there. And Iga's gone wild. She's gone wild and gone wide. Goes saying, oh, it's so hard to come back from a vacation in sunny Portugal. Nice try. I wouldn't say it's coming straight back into work that's the hard thing. Going to there was the easy bit. Trying to find time to do everything is the hard bit. But yeah, it was very, very nice, very sunny, much warmer than the UK, and say probably nicer than the UK as well. I mean, just seemed that they've got everything working over there. And there's the consolidation from Iga. Yeah, it was just a look into just a different way of living, really. It just seemed that they're just doing things a little bit differently over there, and I feel that the UK could maybe learn. Maybe it's just the weather, though. Maybe that's what's the difference in the way that they live their life. So, Iga 2-love up. She'll be looking for a nice quick set. There's a nice winner, and it is love 15. Ghost saying you're just teasing. I know you are. Don't worry. Yeah, but KC, if you know anybody who can wants to make some stuff for the channel, feel free to get them to reach out to us. We're always in need of help on creative, because there is just little old me. We've got Ghost saying, which is a better life, Mediterranean or the UK? Well, I don't even need to answer that one.
I can help answer.
Yeah, I mean, I think we know.
I think it's UK. I think the traffic jams,
the weather,
the £7.50 pints, the rain. How can I forget the rain? Gosh, almost forgot about the rain.
The fact that it's 4 degrees at the end of April. That
Do you know when we was away? My mum was telling me it was 3 degrees here.
It's just ridiculous. I mean, I was in shock when we landed. I was literally in shock when we came. I've never felt more in shock coming off a plane. I was in shorts and t-shirt.
How are you doing, Aldo? Hope you're well, mate. How are you feeling about Djokovic's chances at Roland Garros?
I mean, it's starting to become quite tasty, this whole thing, though, isn't it? Do you not think? Because before, all the Djokovic fans were out there like, oh, hey, look at Rafa, all injured. Woo. Then all the Rafa fans are like, oh, you're not so big now, are you? Look at him with his little elbow injury. And then you're like, then
Alcaraz won everything, and we're like, oh, that's that then.
Oh. Then Holger Rune's like, whoop, don't forget about me. And then Rublev's like, I'm in form as well. All right, hello. Tsitsipas might come into form as well. It's interesting. I'm like the way it's hotting up this.
And then
race.
Ben Shelton started playing quite well on clay.
Yeah, shout out to Terry, who joined the Patreon as well. Made up the last person on player roulette. So
who did Terry get?
Ben Shelton. So
Ben Shelton. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's why it reminded me. I sent a message out to say thanks for joining. Get Ben Shelton. That's the last seed that wasn't taken.
I've got a good player in my one. I've got Taylor Fritz.
Who have I got? I think I might have Rublev for some reason. I don't know why.
Fixed, definitely.
Well, you wait.
Taylor Fritz playing Chris O'Connell tomorrow.
Oh, that's tough. That is tough.
Did Rublev play today?
I don't even know if I am Rublev.
I think you are, but where is he?
I don't know.
Did he pull out?
It would be my luck if he did pull out. I'm telling you.
Can't see Rublev. He's not lost, is he? Oh no, he beat Stan.
Oh yeah, because he was looking.
He did play Stan today, and
he was looking a little bit relieved that he beat Stan Wawrinka. That was not a good draw for him, he said.
Yeah, Idol saying I'm feeling mid about no let Roland Garros.
I'm not.
Well, I'm feeling very confident about Iga there. That's one thing. She's doing the
Yeah.
business on Julia GRABHER right now, and she is leading 3-love. Let's get the button out for Iga.
Go on.
Iga Swiatek. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna teach ya how you can handle my heat now.
Look at her go. Is she going to be able to get the bagel? That's the question. She's 3-love up right now, and she is serving, right?
Yeah. So going for the 4.
She's going for the 4.
I mean, isn't it crazy? Because now we're sort of swapping over where we always thought the men's was so predictable. Now it looks like we could have the opposite for Roland Garros, where the women's could be the more predictable, and now the men's could be a complete toss-up.
I don't like all this disrespect, man, for Rafa Nadal. I think that's even rude to suggest that Rafa's not the favourite. If he's playing Roland Garros, he's the favourite. I don't care about any other argument.
If he's playing good tennis, he's the favourite.
No, I don't care. Don't care. You're talking nonsense, Ben. If you don't know nothing about Rafael Nadal, if Rafael Nadal's at Roland Garros, he's favourite.
It's just a different animal, isn't he?
Let's end the debate. Nonsense. Talk absolute nonsense. If he's there, he's favourite. No two ways about it. His record is just sublime. What's it? 106 free losses?
It's a ridiculous record.
It's like me down the local club.
It's like you in the grade 6s.
What am I? 11-0.
Oh, it's like
11-0 in the grade 6s.
Like a pro boxer.
just padding it out.
Button bums.
Well, you're one of the bums, so I don't know why you're laughing. You make up one of the 11. I beat you. You're on my LTA record. I've got 11 wins, 0 losses, and you're one of them.
I'm all 11, I think.
No, you're not.
It's not a
There's
good
only
record.
one.
Not sure about that.
There's only one on my LTA record, which is you.
Yeah, but I'm more of a clay quarter, so it's not really doesn't really count.
Well, next time we'll enter a clay court event.
Oh, what, in England?
No, abroad.
Oh,
You'll get absolutely thumped in an abroad grade 6.
By a 10-year-old.
I feel like that'd be a lot better.
A 10-year-old just wipes me off the court. I did have some good.
Oh, here comes
shots.
GRABHER. Iga's missed it. She's gone wild, and GRABHER has broken back. No bagel.
Terrible. That was really bad shot there. That was about 2 meters long, and she gifted her a game in this second set.
Did you know Donald Trump's favourite tennis player is GRABHER?
GRABHER by what? A small cat.
I was going to let you finish off the joke. It's like a knock, but
yeah, it's a bit of the Medvedevs. We throw a bit of his saying in there, then we can complete it. Terrible.
Gary said, I'm on to other stuff, gang. I don't think Iga needs me here to support her any longer.
Gary!
Well, she might do. Look, GRABHER's coming back and saying, see everyone on the weekend,
Gary?
and don't mess with JG. Rafa is the favourite. Yes, Gary, you know it.
Don't go, Gary. Don't go.
And go GRABHER by the sister pass. Yes. Cheers, guys. I thought I was quite quick on the spot. Not quicker than Ben.
Bad.
I'm telling you what, GRABHER's my favorite tennis player.
It's my trump. Not very good one.
Would you make a Trump running for president again?
I hope he gets it.
Don't be stupid.
I think I'd rather have him. At least he fills the airwaves with a bit of comedy. Biden does nothing. Like, it's boring.
Yeah, but you are Biden.
Yeah, boring. At least Trump like digs people out and then tries to go on Twitter and just has a little bit of a. And he tries to uncover all of the bad stuff in America.
He's so nice. I mean, he's
I'm not saying he's
literally
nice.
nuts.
No, not nice. But
Game to
he
love.
admits to being.
What's he
admits
like?
to being. He's not nice, but he admits to not being nice.
Sorry, I didn't quite hear you.
Consolidation.
Yeah, she broke back. You don't know how it works?
What,
Eager free love.
A breakback's a consolidation.
She didn't break back.
Oh, I thought you were
You're
talking about
losing
Eager
track
broke
of-
back.
She did break back. No, GRABHER broke back
And
to
then she
3-1
consolidated.
and then consolidated. That's how it works, tennis.
So you don't like
made the
Trump
button.
then?
No, you just remind me of him.
Thank you very much.
Nah.
I think Trump's funny. Don't know.
Oh.
I don't agree with everything he says, but I feel that he's more of a interesting person to watch.
I'm not going to get into politics at all.
It's not politics. It's just that's
It's not
like
politics
a
talking about the
celebrity.
president.
It's a celebrity. It's just like his. It's like
Just find Boris
a
Johnson funny as well.
He's less funny than Trump, that's for sure.
So you
He's
don't
just like
find
a
him funny?
bumbling idiot.
We've
He's
not
got-
offended that they all fed us all lies and made us stay in our homes while they were
Yeah,
out partying.
definitely. Exactly. Idiot.
Gary Edge back. He had to come back for this one. It's like when Trump says it sounds like GRABHER by the
Grazie. Hi, Gary. Get him on the pod. I'm leaving the pod. Gary's going to replace me. He's got better puns.
Right, well, GRABHER's back. 3-love down. She's taken one break back. Is
Well,
she
it's
going to
the
be able to
Trump
get the other one?
comments brought
Eager
her
missing
back.
a bit wild. What?
I think the Trump comments brought her back to life.
Exactly.
Ridiculous.
It's Trump's favourite player, I told you.
She can do
Have
much
a
better
by the
that one.
president.
Great shot into the corner.
I quite like GRABHER by the Sister Bass as well. Casey Sanders, speaking of, how was your border crossing, guys? Yeah, it was
Oh.
actually a really successful border cross.
Border cross.
But it was a
It's
successful
interesting
border cross.
It wasn't
We
so
really
successful on the
enjoyed-
way back. I tell you.
Yeah, well,
Got
we're still
back
pretty
over-
successful. Could have been a lot
We-
worse.
It was a success, but it was an hour late, and then it meant that there were no trains running whatsoever, and we had to end up
But
at
then
2:30 a.m. in West Hampstead, stood there freezing my ass off. Couldn't
didn't
get an
stand there.
Uber.
the moment I had the Uber booked, as soon as I walked off the thing into the Uber. The problem is, I held your hand for a whole week in Portugal. I wiped your bum in the morning and I washed you at night.
No, I
And the
missed
problem
it.
is, you just didn't. You just felt you was too mollycoddled. I wrapped you in cotton wool for a whole week. I left you there on a train to yourself, and you lost your head. You was like, "Oh, do I have to get an Uber? Oh, I have to do it myself, do I? Oh, I'll do it." And you left it too late. You're supposed to order the Uber before you get there, so it's waiting for
Nah,
you. You
I
was
don't
there
do that.
waiting for the Uber.
It didn't. It just the fact I was trying to use my Samsung.
Oh, blaming the tech now. That's what a poor workman will always blame his tools. Have you noticed that?
Nah, but then I tried the iPhone. It worked. So it's just ridiculous, isn't it? And then I had to add the card to it and everything. I added it to the Samsung.
So you was
It
on the
didn't work.
train for an hour and 20 minutes, and you
Well, it
didn't get
wasn't. It was
everything set up.
No,
There we go. That's what happens when you get mollycoddled and looked after.
that's someone chewing my ear off. And then when you left, there was just like some crackhead like dancing around like where I was sitting. It was disturbing. Not even lying either. They were swinging around. It was had a can of cider, cigarette in the hand and was like spinning around constantly next to me. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on here?
Casey asking, were we strip searched? No, but we both did get an extra search going through the metal detector. On the way there, that was. For those who are interested, me and Ben are both very metallic.
Yeah, I had to take my shoes off.
Must be all them silver medals I've given Ben when we played tennis, which he celebrates, by the way. Because remember, he would celebrate a slam final loss.
I never got a silver medal.
Yeah, but you celebrate silver medals, don't you?
Send me one over.
He's more than content with that. He's always said that he would rather be a runner-up in a Grand Slam to win a Nitto's ATP final. I think that's nuts.
Really the original thing.
Well, that's what I said.
I like the fact
win an event. Did I not say win a tennis event?
Yeah, it was just
win any tennis event, which isn't a Grand Slam, than get to a Grand Slam final.
Yeah, that was the original thing. It was just win an ATP event.
Yeah, so ATP finals. That's an event.
So it was an ATP 250.
No, it wasn't a 250. It was an ATP finals.
That was a 500. That's an event as well.
Like I said, Ben's went off on the bars of all them silver medals he likes. He keeps them.
I love them. I smelt them all down into a nice thing and I set it on, make a little bit of cash.
Yeah, that's one way of celebrating failures. Second place loser.
That's it. Better to take part than not at all.
Oh, I hate that attitude. It's better to not. Gene agrees with me. If you don't win and you take part, then it's a loss.
Well,
so
somebody. If everybody was like that, then there probably wouldn't be any people to compete against.
Celebrate Grand Slam final. I mean, it's a failure. Casper Ruud's fouled on 2 Grand Slam stages now.
I think Jeannie Bouchard would argue against that. Made her whole life.
She's missed it.
Jeannie Bouchard,
here comes
more famous than ever after her Grand Slam final.
Is it
probably made a whole career?
Or is it because of the way she looks?
But if she didn't get to the Grand Slam final, no one would have known about her.
I guarantee they would. I don't think it's to do with the Grand Slam final.
They would.
Mate, it's the way she looks.
That everyone would have tuned into her first round match. They were all tuning in. They were like, Jeannie Bouchard, let me give a look at this one. No, because none of the neutrals watched any of the thing other than the final. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
and they're like, saw the final. Like, oh, hello. Oh, what's this bit of crumpet? And then she got a bit of a boost in the old ratings, didn't she?
Come on,
same as the old Radders.
Good shot there.
Winner. Born winner, Radders. It's a good news video did the other day. Very on the fence, but good.
It wasn't on the fence. I just provided a lot of different alternative opinions.
It's like balanced.
And then allowed. No, I provided
like a unicyclist.
I provided a lot of different sides of the story and gave the viewer the opportunity to make their mind up. Everyone's got a different opinion, and I was just being very neutral, allowing everyone to come to their own one.
It's like a newsreader. It's good.
That's what it was. A news story.
Good.
Yeah. There we go. Anyway, let's watch this tennis match. Glad you did. Come on, Iga. Big hold. She does. 4-2. She gets out. Nice forehand down the line. How many views did it get, my news video?
Wow, flew. Hoping for a few more, to be fair.
Yeah, go check it out if you've not seen it.
Pop it in the live chat.
Might pin it on the channel for a few days.
Why not? A week.
1.1k.
It's all right. It's not that bad. Anything over a K, celebrate. Ooh. Ghost saying Rune and Bublik probably heading to a tiebreaker in the third. Is that right?
That's a surprise, if so.
A surprise?
I didn't see it happening. I thought Rune was going to be too strong. So
a bit of a surprise.
Gosh, Runa, yeah, it's 5-4 in the third. Fokina beat Ramos straight sets. Hurkacz beat Gasquet in 3. And we've got Sasnovich playing Balskova right now.
Could
that
be
one's
good
gone
for
all the
my
way to 3.
bracket, this one.
What, Runa?
I have Bublik to beat Runa.
Oh, you didn't enter him?
No, I didn't enter the women's because it was too late when we woke up.
Oh.
When we woke up on that next morning after that amazing draw preview.
Yeah, apologies about that draw preview for anyone who did watch it.
Yeah.
We hadn't slept much. We drunk quite a bit. And it just wasn't the most professional of jobs. I think I did fall asleep during it at one point.
It was late, though. It was like 2:30 in the morning or 3 in the morning.
Was always up at that time. It's only because we didn't have much sleep before.
And plus, we had to be up to, wasn't that? We had to be up to check out the next morning. It's like, what are we doing? The day before, we need to actually be up to get out.
Yeah, what a blur.
Oh, Grabher. Doing all right there.
Sean said, I think Raducanu should do a long-form interview to explain everything that's happening so people stop speculating about her career. I don't think she has to do that, but I'll tell you what I would like her to do. I would like her to post something, a message, just speaking to the camera in a very sincere way on like what her intent. I want to know what her intentions are. Does she want to be a tennis player? Does she not? Because I don't think you can criticize if she doesn't, but just stop pretending to be a tennis player. If your body's not allowing you to do it and you're more interested in other things, fair play. Go do it, girl. You're young. Enjoy yourself, and I'll support you. But stop all this nonsense of like, oh, I'm going to play tennis now. If you can't play tennis, you don't really, your head's not on it. I want to see like some commitment either way. I want to know what her intentions are.
I like it. I liked the fact in the news video as well. There was one picture of Raducanu brought up, but it was just her in a bikini that you kept flicking up and down to. It did make me giggle in the edit, I have to say.
Oh, that was a friend.
And we're going to flick over to how they are friends, Burridge and Raducanu. On the beach.
Oh, that's what she posted. What do you want me to do?
It just made me laugh. That was all. And then you kept on like going up and down like it was like a reveal.
I don't even remember that. But anyway, here's Iga with a breakpoint opportunity. We've got G of G saying, I like drunk Ben. He seems like a good hang. I grew up with a lot of angry trailer park drunks, so a friendly booze hound like Ben is big time charming. Well, listen, G of G, you're really good with words. I must admit, I love how you've put that very descriptive image in my head. But I can confirm a few things about a drunk Ben. He's not all what he seems. There's different stages to the drunkenness. And one of them, he doesn't always get angry. There can be that side of things. I've seen it as well. Yeah. But he's just someone who's very flexible. Doesn't mind having a dance. Just likes to get him down and just very free.
Limber.
Very free spirit. Limber.
Someone called me the Djokovic of the dance floor. That's something someone said. I don't know when they said it, but I remember it. It was just thrown around in conversation.
Do you know, this is actually quite funny from Max. Imagine, do you know when they did the big interview with Meghan Markle?
Yeah.
Who was it? Who did it? The lady in America? Oprah Winfrey did the interview with Meghan, and they bigged it up for this big thing. Imagine if it was the Raducanu interview, and it's like, hey, it's JJ and Ben. They're going to be doing the interview, and it's aired like all over BBC. And it's just me and you just asking her questions. I think it would be great. And if Raducanu's listening, I would love to have you on the podcast just to explain. Just tell us how you're feeling. And I'm not going to go lightly on you. I want to speak to you as a human being, just one-on-one, and get into the nitty-gritty of the conversation. I'm not going to do what Ben does and just stare into your eyes and go, whatever you say, Emma.
One-on-one.
Amazing, Emma.
One-on-one. That's all I took from that conversation there. It was me and him interviewing her, but he wants it one-on-one. And
no, when I say one-on, okay, let me explain. 2-on-1 then, whatever you want to look at it. But I mean,
it's getting worse.
It's not. You'd bottle it anyway.
Well, I remember you.
I'd love to interview. I've got a lot to say.
I mean, at Wimbledon, what's with all the injuries? And Oh, no, I have a question. Emma, why are you so great at Wimbledon? I mean, in the Grand Slams, was amazing. I mean, what? Where's the hard-hitting questions?
It was a hard-hitting question. I was like, why do you find your best tennis in Grand Slams, but not other events?
Where was the injury questions? She probably saw you. She's like, oh, no, it's that guy who always talks about my injury. He's probably going to ask about, oh, he's been really nice. That's weird.
Yeah, moving on. We've got G of G saying, how many Portuguese tables did Ben dance upon?
Wow.
How many do you reckon? Well, he didn't dance upon any, but he
Not that you
certainly
saw.
he loves the dance floor. You can't get him off it. He gets down nice and low.
If you heard that song, low, 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 it's lower than that. Like, if you've ever done limbo, yeah, you don't want to play against me, I tell you.
Yeah, just while we've got a few people in the live chat, make sure hit that like button on the video, subscribe if you're new. Iga's going to be serving for this match where she will be playing who in the next round, Ben?
She will be playing Bernarda Pera.
Bernarda Pera is waiting, ready. I think no challenge for Iga. But I want to ask you guys in the chat, if you could interview one tennis player who plays tennis right now, who would it be and why?
I like it.
And who would it be for you?
Barbora Krejcikova.
Out of any other player? Why? And what would you say?
Why don't you get the respect you deserve on the tour, Barbora?
Someone's already asked her that, though, recently.
Okay, then I would ask her, what do you think about the other players who are considered better than you on the tour? Does that anger you, Barbora? Does it make you want to just destroy them?
Mine would be Raducanu.
Oh,
I want to speak to Raducanu and have an hour-long podcast with her.
Is there cameras around when you ask?
Yeah.
Okay.
Filming the whole thing. I just want to get into the nitty-gritty and ask
what
her
is the
deep
setting?
questions.
I just want to know for this interview. Is it like
I think
dinner?
it would be probably it would be. I think it would be like a dark room with like a spotlight, one of them like sort of Cristiano Ronaldo, Piers Morgan
interrogation.
Vibe. Yeah, a little bit more interrogation.
Oh, you want to interrogate her?
Not interrogate. I want her to have, this is your opportunity, Emma. What is your truth? And then just go into the depths of it.
Well, you're a Piers Morgan interviewer.
Yeah, I'm going for a Piers Morgan style interview.
Piers Morgan v Tate style interview.
Max would like to interview Serena. But in terms of active tennis players, I'd say Carlos. He seems pretty cool and nice.
I've already been there, so don't worry. I know what it's like.
Penko, she's got spunk.
I wouldn't say that.
I'm not sure what that means, but yeah.
Well, if you want to know what Serena's like, I mean, she's just an amazing person. Just so good in answering the questions that people pose to her, like me when I spoke to her, and. Yeah, she just dealt with the media room in an eloquent way, but also a firm way. I like Serena. We go way back.
.40-30. It is match point. That return missed. And it's match point Iga.
I quite like to sit down with and chat to Iga.
Match point.
Apologies for that interference. It was Ben talking during match point. 40-30 here. Can she clinch it? First time of asking. No, she can't. Misses the first serve. Ball boy off his little podium. Here we go. Match point time. Second serve. Oh, she goes out wide. She runs around the forehand. Goes down the line. It's a good backhand. It's too good. Hey! Iga, never in doubt, really. Wins it 6-3, 6-2. She wasn't amazing today. She got broke a few times as well. GRABHER, I thought, wasn't bad. And Donald Trump would be proud of that one because she did fight hard. But there was only going to be one winner, and it was Iga Swiatek.
Iga Swiatek. The bakery be opening when the Polish girl be rolling in. Each victim be serving them breadstick in a bagel and I'm Iga when I'm your child. I'm a feature, gonna beat ya. I'm Iga, gonna see ya. Now you can't handle my heat now.
There it is. Well done to Ardil. Well done to also Lindsay predicting the second set score there of 6-2 for Iga. It wasn't the greatest performance, but it didn't need to be because Iga's that good. She wiped the floor with her straight sets, as I said at the start. I'm sure you would have said the same. And she now faces Bernarda Pera in the next round, and I expect the same again.
I would have also said 6-2 in the second. I'm not joking.
I went 6-1, which is annoying, but it's fine.
Yeah, as G of G says, she is unplayable when she's on. She wasn't really on today, but she was wearing on, so that is enough.
Oh,
But let's wrap it up there.
Yep.
Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure if you haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and join us tomorrow for Dominic Thiem versus Stefanos Tsitsipas. One of them's won a Grand Slam. One of them's lost a final. But the one who's lost the final is favourite.
Scooby-Doo.
It's not. Oh yeah, that is the song, isn't it?
That's Dominic Thiem.
It's Dominic
He knows what to
Thiem.
do.
Anyway, thank you everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow. Ben needs to get some sleep.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goodbye. Have a wonderful night.